morning, everyone. Sorry. My sinuses just picked now to start bothering me. I don't know why. Really weren't bothering me at all this morning, and now they just start bothering me. No idea why. Anyway. I hope your weekend was fun. I did a little more work on the RPG tonight, or actually the last couple nights. I started the map that I promised I was going to start. And now that I can talk about it a little bit, I shall. I would like to congratulate my former boss, Lauren. Sorry folks, my sinuses are just deciding this is the time to start kicking in. She was presented with an opportunity, a sort of promotion, and she took it. So she will no longer be working with me and my crew at the pharmacy, and I couldn't be happier for her. It's gonna suck that she's not there though. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be the same without her. So Lauren, congratulations again, and remember, don't look back, you're not headed that way. Alright, so let's get down to this. Shouldn't take too long. We are still in a waxing gibbous moon, which means it's still, the illumination is still expanding. You should be still doing your manifestations. Still working on those. But for today, we're looking at a cardinal moon, which tells you, be bold and make the first move. Being bold, making that first move. I liken this to Sam in Lord of the Rings. He's been admiring this one woman who worked in the local tavern in the Shire, and during the years-long adventure that was taking that ring to Mordor and then to Mount Doom for it to be destroyed, he realizes he should have asked her out, which he does when he gets back. He becomes emboldened by his adventure, and he makes the first move, which results in him having a beautiful family. So, your current situation calls for you to be bold, make that first move. Go for that thing that you want. Reach for your desires. That's what we're doing right here, right now. The action card, New Moon in Gemini. So communication today is going to be everything. You have to be able to communicate that which you want. And there was a card that we pulled, I want to say it was during the weekend. I do not have my phone with me. But it reminded us to speak our world into being. That's what communication is, ladies and gentlemen. You have to know. It's not really so much in what it is you say, it's how you say it. So figure out how to put that forward. You know, try to be nice about it if you can, but if you can't, well, you're just going to have to be a little blunt, you know. Some days it does take being a sledgehammer, other days it takes a little finesse. So it's up to you to figure out which one it is today. Finally, we close off with a full moon in Gemini, which lets you know that the answers you need are coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this much right here to sum up this reading. A lot of the time, in fact more often than not, when people come and they ask for a reading, when they're wanting to know what a situation's going to look like, they're are potential outcomes. But the first thing they have to do is they have to come ask me, right? Then we talk about it. And then they have their answers right here. A lot of the time, the answers are right there in your own questions. Believe it or not, the things that you speak, you could just be talking to someone and boom, answers right there. It could be something you've overlooked. It could be something you've known this whole time and just forgot to look at. But whenever those answers drop, you're a lot of times you're going to be very surprised. Today is the day. So make those first moves. Communicate. Talk with people. You never know where the answers you need are going to come from. They could come from someone else. They could come from you. In fact, they may just come from you, because I can definitely see that. But don't be so afraid. Don't let yourself be led by the wrong thing. And that's fear. Fear stops this. And if you let your fear stop this, these two things never happen. Your fear can hold that all back. But you know what? I'll tell you what. How about just a couple more? Let's move these up here. But I'm curious. I just want to see what else is there. Let's see. Or what else there is. My bad. Grammatic faux pas right there. Okay, so I just want to know why we got these cards. We've got a full moon in Scorpio. We have full moon in Cancer. And we have a south node. So, time to let go of the negativity. Fear can be a very negative emotion. Fear can serve you. Fear. It's a great servant, but it's a lousy master. I still see people living in fear right now. Look at all that fear all around the unknown, the unnamed virus of unspecified origin, of course. Everybody, get this shot or I'm not protected. Oh my God, a nuclear war. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not scaring me. I grew up near the end of the Cold War. Okay? Let it go. Take that breath in. Right now, in the moon, the phase it's in, we're taking that breath in. Once the moon is full and it begins to wane, then we can release that breath. By the way, the rune for communication is also the same rune for breath, Ansu's. So, here's your next full moon, where your personal issue reaches resolution. So things are still looking good for you. Finally, with the south node, don't let your past hold you back. I'll say it again, if you want to realize your own power, you're going to have to let go of the past. Right? Because right here in your past, that's where the negativity is. Sorry, just need a... that's a little better. So, the most important thing to realize is that communication's everything. And if you've been afraid to communicate what your desires are, today is a day to stop being afraid. Today, I hate to tell you this, but you're the orator. You have to be able to speak. You have to be able to present. And you have to be able to do it well in order to speak the spell that will manifest your desires into existence. Everything you want is on the other side of your fear. Which do you want more? Hold on to your fear? Or do you want whatever it is that you've been working on so far? Do you want that a little more? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have a better Monday. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Always do what lights you up, and as always, shine on.